We got another replay. Actually, we got a few. We're going to try and get through as many as we can. We got Cyber Danger Kashuro versus Roger Smith, 1310 versus 726. Some high-rated DV ladder. Alright, so we're on Zombies versus Vayu Turbo with that weird Rhoda, which I've never seen before. Set a tomato, set a solemn. If they attack our tomato here, we have a good Kai setup. If they don't, it's always awkward to tribute a tomato for a Kaius. If we set the Sang in and they attack it, obviously the Kaius is dead and our hand doesn't work properly, so setting tomato is fine. Roger Smith side. What do you want to do here? Just like Trooper right away? I have not played this deck much, so let's just see how they play it. They play a lot. Mill spells, that's no good. Oh, this is going to work out perfectly, like just how we wanted. What do we search here? Either Zombie Master or Plague. Probably Plague. Main deck Crow, by the way. I would have liked to see Plague there, I think. Because we had the Book of Life, and, yeah. That Crow is so huge. This, I mean, if we had Plague, that would have probably been game. Okay, that was a cool line. That was a very good play. But I feel like we could have just had the Plague also. Also, this isn't lethal. Did we miss lethal? There's probably lethal line there. Set torrential. Why not set a monster? Like, if you set a monster, you can feign a Raikou, and then they're gonna, like, play around Raikou, summon, like, a Sangin into it. So, like, you could set the Necro Gardna, and now we don't have to spam this Torrential against this Reaper here. Kind of would have liked to set that Necro. I don't know. And now, why don't we set Roko with this DDV? Like, this play just loses hard to Caius. Because then, like, we'd have to brain the Caius and tribute. I guess we're just playing into our hand. Like, we have brain control and Sirocco, so we want to tribute their monster. But I would have liked to set the Sirocco that turn. I don't know. Go aggro there. Okay. You know their cards, right? Did we have to summon that Armed Wing there? This Armed Wing I'm more fine with. Wow. That was... Alright, reveal the brain control. I have brain for Dark Arm game. Alright. Mind control is really good to open against Vayu Turbo. Where are the Raikous? Is this guy not running Raikou? I feel like I haven't seen a Raikou all 3 games. Mind Control Diva is really good, and we have Wing Blast for back row. like this hand. Really aggressive player, like kind of going all in. We discarded dad there over. That's fine, actually. I'd be fine discarding dad. And then we're going to get gores, but we have dark end. Why did we set diva? I mean, setting that diva was great there, but I'm not sure I would have done that. Holy crap, the plague clock. Look at that, 16. Alright, that's a duel. Now let's watch me at 1080 versus Mercenary Eye at 840. I'm on Hero Frog and they are on Zombies. I open up Substitute 2 Tribute Monsters, a Reikeki Break MST, and a Brain. So we're just going to go for the swap, get the tributes going. And I'm going to set a MST. Because the Reikeki Break doesn't have, like, I don't want to discard any of these cards. They're all good. Maybe the MST you could discard, but, like, most of the time you're hitting a trap. So we're just going to set the MST probably. Alternatively, we could hold the MST in hand, which I'm also fine with. Either or. They're going to gob Zomb attack. And we mill a hero. Pretty good. MST the first one. Get rid of Goblin Zombie. That's broken, honestly. Set the Reikeki, gets MST'd. Their hand is pretty good here. They're just going to go for Goyo. Here's my tactic. Watch this tactic. You put it on this side or this side. It always throws them off guard. Watch that tactic. Alright, here we're just going to brain the Goyo, attack the Kaius, tribute from Malicious Edge. Easy. Get heavied. They're going to do some shenanigans, blow up the board, Book of Life, discard a card in hand. That's kind of lucky there. So here I'm thinking, do I want to search? Do I want to not search? Do I want to activate this e-call? Do I want to set it? I think I choose to set the e-call because I don't have a Treeborn engrave, so whatever. Just going to push some damage. They're getting low. They draw Trag. That's interesting. Alright, here, there's a lot to think about with that turn. I do take a long time thinking. I'm thinking, like, do I want to add the Ocean to my hand? Do I want to do a soft lock? Do I want to attack for 400 with Unifrog? There's a lot I'm thinking about, and they kind of rush me at the end, which is fine. Surely this can't be that complex. I mean, it wasn't like super simple. Like I could have went for just like complete dupe. This is a really good draw because the Econ can take the Gale. The Gale can kill the Reaper, and I can synchro with the Gale. And I also can probably just go for lethal. Actually, that is lethal. Because the Treeborn comes back, you sack it for swap. That's 10, 23, and then this is 3. And they have Trag, though. Oh, the track actually doesn't do anything here because I left the substitute in attack mode. That's funny. Surely I'd shift it main phase 2, but that's why you always like do things at the very last possible moment in a turn. So like if I put that substitute in defense, because inevitably if that turn was going to be passed to our opponent, we could just do it main phase 2. Like it doesn't cost us anything to enter the battle phase with the substitute in attack mode. So here they open up Caius, Instant Fusion, Skill Drain, Reaper, Plague, Zombie Master. Kind of monster heavy hand for a Skill Drain strategy. You could make probably like a 5, 6, or 7 with this. The Reaper's awkward. And then looking at this hand, like we have an Ocean Miracle, but no frogs. So let's see how this goes. I don't know. They go set Reaper, set Skill Drain, and we draw Battle Fader. Battle Fader is going to be decent against Reaper. I think we just set Torrential and pass here. Kind of just slammed the Torrential on the Reaper. Could have thought of using the Fader here on the Reaper, and then we had Econ to answer it. But I'm not opposed to using the Torrential. In hindsight, like a card like Fossil Dyna could really wreck this hand. I know we have Ocean, but like Dyna backed up with one trap could really upset the Ocean. So I wouldn't be opposed of kind of wasting the Fader Econ there instead. And maybe you could even get them to commit a bit more. But they do end up committing a lot more. They go Reaper plus Plague into Herbellum, and then obviously we're gonna Fader here, and they're gonna use Skill Drain because they think it stops Fader, but it doesn't. I send them the ruling, then we proceed. Draw the Dust Shoot. That's good. I can just main phase 1 Econ because they have no trap, so we're gonna attack into that in defense mode, and yeah, we're gonna Dust Shoot, see their whole hand, and this Skill Drain's hurting them more than us for sure. Like, look at this hand, like. So we Dust Shoot the Mizuki away because they have a Plague, and honestly, Plague is like the only thing going for this hand. Honestly, they could have considered Special Plague, attack the Battle Fader, attack the Ocean, main phase 2, make a Goyle or something. So here we're just gonna Stratos. It's negated by Skill Drain, but it's the hero for the 0. We're gonna go ahead and just slam it. Why not? We know all their cards. So this is kind of funny. They used 2 Instant Fusion and a Skill Drain, costing them 3,000 life points. And if I'm not mistaken, that last card they just put on top is another Instant Fusion. So they're paying so many life points. It's awesome. They're going to Goyo, they attack. I'm like, I don't think it goes to banish because Skill Drain, but it doesn't matter. Nothing in my deck really has synergy with it aside from Junk Synchron. Or Junk Warrior, whatever you call it. And then here we have a line where we can just attack into the Goyo and kill it. But this line lets us push for a game push. We know their last card is Caius, and we know they plagued this card. So it's kind of like pretty good. Yeah, and then we top decked our hero. Like, look at all these heroes we drew. We drew Elias, Infernal, Ocean, Stratos before we drew a single frog, which we run 3 swap, 2 tree, 2 dupe, 3 substitute, and a Unifrog. That's wild. Anyway, that's going to be the duels for the day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. If you guys have any requests, player requests, or deck requests, put them in the comments. I'll do the best I can.